Welcome, everyone, to College Park, Maryland, home of the Maryland Terrapins. Fans have been eager for this clash coming up in what some affectionately refer to as the Snake Pit. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the Snake Pit. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the Jacksonville State Gamecocks. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Terrapins will get us started with the opening kickoff. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Gamecocks offense takes the field for the first time today. And here he is. Let me tell you about this wide receiver. He is a route-running, DB, toasting, pass-catching, touchdown-scoring, woo, son of a gun.
I can't wait to see how this defense is going to try and corral this guy, because you play man-to-man, you risk him running right by you and catching the deep ball, but you play zone and you give him the opportunity to potentially...
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So they'll try to make up some of that ground on second down from the 16. He's looking to throw. Got the quick pass. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Gamecocks will call on their punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll bring it back. It's Samuel. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. So the Maryland Terrapins offense has its first opportunity of the day. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Well, they throw it to the fullback. Of course, he's not the most fleet of foot, and you could tell on that last play. Just wasn't able to shake anybody, and as a result, loss of yards.
This offense has a second down play. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Corners are walked up tight. He'll come out throwing on first down. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Couldn't get anything done on first down. Now 2nd and 10 from the 46. Give to the back. And the Terrapins in the hurry up. Looking to throw on third. Fires to the middle. And they can't make the connection on third down.
You know, on a 3rd and short like that, you just have to have great chemistry between the quarterback and his receiver. They just couldn't get on the same page. Now it sets up 4th down.
He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on home. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Using his legs, it's Mung. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They'd just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the first. Let's see what happens next.
Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all offseason, so they better be ready to bring it today, Dave.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
Man, that D tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Mung. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver shows motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank.
Oh, what a grab by the defense. Got room on the return. He's at the 40. Able to stay on his feet and get the ball to the 21-yard line.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. He'll always remember this moment.
Going up top on first down. Got his man down the middle. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has it on the doorstep.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole and the quarterback throwing straight.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Great timing by the defense there. Obviously, the offense has the ball in the red zone, and you're trying to create a negative play to back them up. They do that with the sack, and if they're now going to try a field goal, it's going to be a little more work for the kicker.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Temple looked like a program ready to take the next step after a big road win today. This was a complete team effort from the Owls. Offense, defense, and special teams all doing its part. Impressive, to say the least. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. He's looking to throw. They get him down after he makes the catch. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
The Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? The kick is high and away and headed toward the sideline. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play call.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The Terrapins will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Off play action on 1st down. He's taking the shot. Ball in the air, intercepted. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
That's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
And the DB right with him to knock it away.
Listen, I know DBs don't catch the ball real well, but to be a defensive back, it's one of the hardest positions in football. You got to stay with these big, fast, wide receivers and then try to go track the football and make a play. Great job making a play for his team.
And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. And the Terrapins will hustle to the line. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. He's going to run it. At midfield, he's got room. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. The Terrapins will have it 1st and 10.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
After the incompletion, here comes 2nd and 10 from the 32. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. And the Terrapins are moving quickly down the field.
1st down for the offense.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Balls at the 18. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They move the tight end all over. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Pulled down after a pickup of 5. A statement run in the red zone to the 13. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. And into the end zone. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact.
And this is why offenses are so hard to stop. When you have such great playmakers at the quarterback spot, 3rd down, if people are covered, what can he do? Take off, scramble, and now set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
A 1st down run in the red zone. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Maryland! Lining up for the PAT.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it and put his foot in the ground, and that was payment.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Maryland 10, Jacksonville State 0.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on home. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, Big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Maryland has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. They go right back to it. Tackle was made after the first down.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Got his man in the middle. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
Looking for space. It's Mung. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Right through his hands. You just have to make that catch, and it'll be 3rd down.
Hopefully that's not going to affect the quarterback's confidence going back to this guy later. That was a catch he should have made. He dropped it. Let's see what the QB does moving forward.
They've got the screen set up. And they knocked him down, but he got past the line to gain.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24, 1st down. They'll leave it with him. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. And the Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. Let's go. Might as well give it to him again. And the offense went right back to their man, and this time the defense was ready to stop him.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block pad. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, there was just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a 4th down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
Jacksonville State, 3.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, Dave?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Got his man! And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Nice play design on that one. You make it easy for your quarterback, too, because it's easy to see what's happening right in front of you. Over the middle of the field, you can see where defenders are dropping. You can see where the soft spots are in zone coverage. And just a really nice job by the QB locating his guy and making it accurate.
The Terrapins want to crank the tempo. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to run for it. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
And that's a nice 3rd down conversion for this offense. And I tell you what, the struggle for this offense has been stringing those first downs together. They're not in the top 50 in college football in first downs. They'll get one and then they kind of stall. Let's see if they can put multiple first downs together, get one of those long drives going.
Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. On the ground, it's Luck. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
On 3rd down, going up top. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Really nice 3rd down sub-defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass. And they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback. Now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And they'll push that lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Oregon delivered maybe its most thorough thumping in years in a game that featured a ton of big plays, not unlike the way LaMichael James, Kenyon Barner, and Jonathan Stewart used to do it. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
And Kevin Connors keeping it up. Going for the big play. And oh, what a grab on the layout on the right side.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarterback look really good.
The sure hands. It's Bargava. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
Big play in the passing game there, and I like the receiver gearing down in the zone. Did a nice job finding the soft spot on defense between the defenders, giving the quarterback an easy target to throw to complete that throw.
Running back to the ball area. Picks up 6. 2nd down.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Right back to the well. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. A designed run for the quarterback. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. What an impressive individual display. What speed by this quarterback.
And this defense, they were scared to death of this guy. I mean, they knew they had their hands full trying to stop him. It's one thing to do it in practice and draw it up on a board. Everybody thinks they've got a shot, but until you get out on the field, until you feel this guy's speed, you realize right away that it's going to be a long game.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker.
And the ball's out, and they're after it. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
You had to wonder about this guy's confidence coming into this one. He put it on the ground in their last game. They lost. He had to hear about it all week long in the media, and now he's just put it on the ground again.
Feeling some heat.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on first down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a second down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's second down. Gonna run it. It's Monk. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wide out in motion. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
And they don't want to waste this great field position here on third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Rush coming in hot, and they've got him at the 29. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. One drive is already ended with a field goal. They'll try to do it again, this time a rather long one from 46 yards out. Field goal is good. And the field goal ties it up here in the second quarter. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the defense really bailed them out, holding him to a field goal, Jesse.
Yeah, and I think the offense kind of got away from their identity a little bit on that last drive, David. They got to kind of get back to doing what they do.
Yeah, and hold on to the football. I mean, defense just did their job. Stopped them, held them to a field goal, limited the damage. Now it's time for the offense to get the momentum going again.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. He's going to pass. Dumps it to the back. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
Yeah, and you use these running backs so much in the passing game now, and you expect him to make those plays for you, to make those big explosive plays out of the backfield. Just got to make sure he concentrates and see that ball come in.
Throws to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Well, that DB basically could have just ran that route for the wide receiver. He was all over him. There was no shot that receiver was going to be able to make that play. Beautiful job by the defensive back.
Handoff from the gun. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Whatever the fastest tempo they have is, that's what they'll use. To the air on first down. Got his man downfield. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. And the Terrapins will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Got it behind the line. It's Madden. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. Quarterback adapting. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he scoops his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
From the 22 on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. And here's a fumble way behind the line. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. This drive was rolling, and then it got thrown into reverse. Here's a 2nd and 18. Wants to throw. It's Applewhite. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on third down. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. It's good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away.
13.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the young fellow on the sideline. Be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. He's looking to throw it. Going deep. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
Well, even though that pass was incomplete, I wouldn't be shocked if this defense in the second half decides to play some deeper coverages. This offense has already shown they're willing to be aggressive, and they've got a lot of speed. Moving forward, this defense cannot afford to give up big plays in the passing game.
He stepped out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag. He just lost track of where he was on the field. Entire body past the line of scrimmage. Illegal forward pass, and they will back him up. Looking deep down the right side. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Taking it the other way. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in College Park. And you know, in a day where the spread option and air raid are the offenses of choice, how nice is it to see the 3 yards and a cloud of dust approach? Although we've also seen some runs go for a lot longer. Physical offensive lines coupled with great backs is like a throwback to the olden days, and that's refreshing. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the shell.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made it.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After getting nothing done on the last one, this is a big play, 2nd and long from the 11. Back to pass, it's Applewhite. Steps away to find some room. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. The Terrapins are in the hurry-up. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Offense in a split backfield. A Little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Looking for a huge play. And he's got it inside the 20. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. That big play really has them in business. It's 1st and 10 from the 11. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
Brings up 2nd down.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And you know exactly what time it is when you get down here in the red zone. You got to be able to run the football, but when you got a back like...
Touchdown, Gamecocks! And that one will give them the lead. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Jacksonville State, 20. Maryland, 16.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Applewhite. They're trying to get to it. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion. From the gun, the running back has it. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. And the Terrapins will punt it away on 4th down. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He's got great speed. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on 0. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Tosses it back. He'll take a deep shot here. And he makes the catch inside the 20. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
That is such a nice job by the receiver there in that trick play, acting like he's going to block and then getting downfield. He was wide open, thinking to himself, just don't drop this, just don't drop this. All he had to do was catch it and run it into the end zone.
Well, and I think people underestimate the timing of a flea flicker, right? When you got to hand the football off, get the toss back, and the quarterback now be in sync with the receiver, and he catches it, you're right, and then gets into the end zone like he's supposed to for the big-time play.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. The give to the back. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. The Terrapins moving quickly to the line. Trying play action. He's looking deep. It's complete. A huge pickup. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Terrapins!
It's so challenging to stop the middle of the field passes deep down. You stretch me in these zones. I got to run with you and man. It's always a good idea to run those deep posts, and you could tell they saw it all the way. Receiver, quarterback on same page, gets the big touchdown.
They knock him down at the 2, and what a return to put it right on the doorstep. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
They'll try the right side. They went right back to him, and he went right back down. It's going to be 3rd and 10.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anyway.
Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. The Gamecocks decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Slips through the line. Hits him with a stiff arm. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Line gets set, 1st down. From the gun, the ground game. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Looking for a man. It's Applewhite. On target. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
You want to talk about leg talent? That kid just made that kick 40-plus yards into the wind. That's incredible.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on over. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing.
And it's picked off for the 4th time today. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Fires to the right. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. And the Terrapins want to pick up the tempo.
The offense with a big opportunity in the red zone.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. Makes the catch and knocked down. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Leaves it with the running back. Give him 6 on the play, they'll mark it at the 9. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Going for 6. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. So now on comes the field goal unit. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. Between the uprights, it's good. And with that, they've taken the lead. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
They'll throw it on first down. They're setting up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And now on second down for this offense. They'll go to the ground. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game running the football.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can. He lets it fly. Snags it.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping out their QB1.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
Play the analytics here, and you go for two. Trying to surge it in. Worked on the touchdown. Might as well do the same thing on the two-point conversion. He gets all 8 points on that trip. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Leaves it with the back. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. The Terrapins racing to the line in the hurry-up. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Madden. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the first down.
And a nice job up front, too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go, hat on a hat, work the double teams, and get some push.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Gives it to the back on the draw. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Looking downfield, it's Applewhite. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
Leaves it with the back. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. He wants to pass it on second down. He's got his man. They get in the backfield and make the play, and that's how they'll finish off this third period. Guys, Jacksonville State has the lead here as we've reached the end of the quarter. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Now facing a third down as they come back to the line after the break. They think they can create space here with the run to the right. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
And it's right down the boulevard. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. From inside the 15, here's the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on O. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously.
Time to take a shot. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. The give from the gun. Just ran over it. How about the patience from this sophomore to hunt that green grass?
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing, of course. This team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game, running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
RD, it's completely changed the game. Like, now it's 11-on-11 football. The quarterback used to hand it off and stand there and watch the play. Now he's very much involved in the play. He's running the football so much, and even when he's not, he's making somebody go with him and cover him. So the quarterback scrambling, the quarterback running has completely changed the way people play defense.
Couldn't find his man last time. Now they'll have to convert 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on 4th down. They'll try to pick up the first. Nice move to stay on his feet. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. And the Gamecocks have their offense in high gear. Looking to go up top on first down. Working the middle, it's complete. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch.
You can tell this quarterback did his homework coming into this game. He has been dissecting this defense with his arm and his mind. Over 300 yards passing now.
The give to the tailback. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll run play action, trying to get to him. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Gamecocks send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Hand off from the shotgun. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Running back searching for a hole. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And the Terrapins headed quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's going to take off. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Terrapins will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And the returner is stopped. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. I can't think of anything that frustrates an offensive coordinator more than going for the big play. A full dive to haul that one in. Just when you thought that ball was out of reach, nothing appeared to be out of his reach there.
Yeah, he says just throw it up and I'll go get it. To track the ball all the way down the field and dive and lay out with that body control, that is a special catch.
Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20.
2nd down coming up.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. From the gun, running back on the move. Running it in the red zone, imposing their will and picking up 5 down to the 15.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Splits the uprights right down the middle. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
Well, that's a huge kick right there because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big moment.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. And the Terrapins come to the line in the hurry-up. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Still on his feet at the 35. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15.
And that's a 1st down.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Offense gets set for second down. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of the big play coming on 3rd and long. Moving out of the pocket. He'll try to do it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides. The Terrapins will bring the punt team onto the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on over. as this offense tries to drain the clock. Take the play clock down to a fraction of a second. Don't give the defense an inch to breathe. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
Finds his big tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. This time they'll go to the running game. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. He'll do it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll call for the fair catch here. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Line gets set, first down. He's going to pass. Swings it out to his running back. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Still deep in their own territory, 2nd and 6 from the 15. He's looking to throw. Had to throw it before he wanted. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Caught over the middle. It's Madden. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Looking to move it through the air. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
Dominated receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure.
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. It's complete to the left.
A nice job of awareness on defense there on that 3rd down. You know, you're expecting the offense to throw the football, but it's not just going to be receivers or tight ends you got to worry about. You got to keep your eye on where that running back is. They knew exactly where he would be, and they were able to make the tackle setting up 4th.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Would have loved to have gotten a big return out of that one, but they'll take it first down at the 40.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will, throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get actually just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Powell.